Welcome back to Project Hospital. How's everybody doing? We are diving straight in as always. So last episode we pretty much got everything we needed for general surgery up and running. Really pleased with how it's coming along. I have done a few little tweaks before I hit the record button. However, I need to address something. I made a grave error last episode. Colleen, it's not all about you at the moment. I've got things to do. This is what you've got? Okay, great. Have all of this stuff and then go away. Are you with me? Or there are hidden symptoms. Oh, hold on. What is it you got? Okay, let's do oral, neck, and differential, and a physical. Right, do all that and go away. Yeah, so there was a couple of... I basically made a grave error with general surgery. My cardiography unit is not up and running. I haven't hired anyone, so we need to get that done like right away. So let's have a quick look. Oh, you're good at night and you're 37%. Let's get you in at night, Jake Mitchell. And then for daytime, well, we're going to have a good night. Two bad traits for you. Early parent but hard worker, but these are really low. I think it's Kelly. Kelly, I think you're coming in. Let's get you in. Right, that's that done. That apartment's now that's now open. Well, not department, but that unit is now open within the department. There was a couple other little bits I did. I did some tidying up. I noticed I didn't do the whole lines around the doors, so that's done. And I did it around the elevator as well. So tidying that up a little bit, which is quite good. I changed the surgery a tiny bit. Also, I tweaked the zoom in thing, so like I can zoom in now and look at everybody a bit more. Like, what are you staring at? You look like you've just discovered the meaning of life or something really deep. There, who are you? John. Whatever it is, I hope you're fine. You don't look fine, but I hope you're fine. Anyway, I have moved this around a little bit. So before we had the sinks up against this window and we had these two taller scrub shelves up here. It kind of defeated the object of having this sort of glass wall that I wanted. So I've just put one of the stretchers within the operating theatre and then I've got one on the outside. I've moved the wash sinks, like disinfectant area stuff, all down here by the door. I've moved the scrub shelves down here. I have kept these two little shelves and I thought I quite liked having the two taller scrub shelves and the smaller one on the top. I put some disinfectant stuff there and some doctor's equipment on top of that one. Also added a first aid kit along with some fire stuff on the outside. I have also done this down here as well, just a couple of little bits. I also didn't address the fact that I have started doing this. I did this off camera just because it looked a bit of a mess, but we're going to decorate this together and we're going to make an outside sort of seating, eating area. What I'm thinking of doing is somehow, I haven't sort of figured out how we're going to make it work, but I'm probably going to use the cafeteria zone that I'm probably going to put that down so we can actually get people to come out here and eat. I do have in the cafeteria feature, I have got the mod, so patients will also use it as well. So we'll see how busy this gets out here, but it'd be quite nice if rather than just having an outside area that's just there for decoration, it's actually usable. So I think we're going to do that. Also, lastly, I did add this. Don't ask me why. I was just feeling a bit bored. I've made a little construction area down here because this is obviously all walled off. No one can access it yet. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, don't ask. I thought it looked cool, but anyway, that's that. So what we're going to do today. So I would like to ideally look at money. We've hired a lot of staff. This department is gradually getting up and running. So I think it's been open for half a day. So I don't think we're going to get many hospitalization stuff coming in for at least the first day or two. I think for some reason the game, even if you open it, I don't think they come in immediately. I think it's normally the next working day that people start ticking in. So it's looking busy. There's already a couple of people at reception waiting. So I'm hoping this is going to be a nice little money maker. So yeah, that's all right. So we're going to do a bit of money watching today. We're going to follow Dr. Bish along. If I can get started on the intensive care unit, I think I want to get ICU open. So I think we might get that started. We'll see. That's not necessarily too big. I believe ICU is literally just yeah, it's on call, nurse station, and then the actual ICU unit itself. So I'm probably going to do on call within this area, and then do the actual unit in this sort of block here. I don't think it necessarily needs to be as big as what these other wards are, but I would like to have at least 8 beds in there. I don't know if that's excessive, but because obviously when people start collapsing, which is what happened yesterday, in-game yesterday, in the last episode, that was partly my fault. They were coming in at night shift, sitting out here, and we only had one doctor working. So I'm going to keep an eye on the levels out here, but they obviously had urgent symptoms. So for example here, you've got this which is flashing, so this kind of needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. And they had a couple of other symptoms as well, which caused them, because they were sat there waiting for so long, that's like a ticking time bomb, and then they collapse, and then yeah, once they get recovered, they have to go into ICU, I believe, and then they'll be filtered back out to the correct department. So I need to get ICU open, especially if we're going to start having collapses. All fun and exciting. That's exactly the way I'm looking at it. But yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. There's a hospital here. Are you going elsewhere? Yes, because we don't have ICU. You are one of our collapses last episode. Wish you the best of luck. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Dr. Bish, I'm determined to get him to 95%. We're at 92 at the moment. So we're going to focus on him a little bit, but I also want to keep an eye out on the rest of the hospital. So we're going to just sort of take a slow day just to see how money's looking. What have we spent? I see I've already spent a little bit on building, but that's because I've added some decorations around the place. Only about £4,500 worth, so it's not too much, but we'll see. I also want to keep a closer eye on this. It's looking quite empty at the moment. The ward's looking pretty good, but orthopedy is what's really ticking us over at the moment, and hopefully general surgery is now going to be adding to that. Wow, this is a busy waiting room. Okay, we'll see how you guys do. Oh, I love this being able to zoom in a bit closer. Perfect stuff. Oh, you can see him getting his little print out. Oh, I love it. I was playing around with seeing what settings was in the tweakables file that's within like the game directory, and I saw minimum view, and I was like, oh, let's have a little play around with this. And one, it was way too zoomed in. I was basically inside the characters at one point, and I think I found the sweet spot of yeah. I think it's oh look, you see his little hat on. He's got a little miner's hat on. It's great. Love it. Anyway, let's speed up a little bit. I want to see if we can find these other symptoms. So you've got sneezing. Let's just do everything. I want to get you fully happy. Nothing else going on with you before I send you home. So let's see if we can figure out what this other symptom is. Okay, you've got a rash. So there you go, steroid cream. So now I can give this to you. This is probably going to end up... It is going to take longer, and I think it is going to have a sort of a backwards effect on the rest of the emergency department. We've got 6 emergency doctors, which I think is more than enough, but it's very busy down there. It is still early, but we'll see, because I think I was helping out a lot by sort of speeding through these. Once we get the 95%, then we can just go back to just, half-arsing it. Right, there you go. You can go home now. Perfect. Well done. And that's all being sorted out. The sneezing was still there, but I think that's going to fix itself anyway. How are we doing? 92% still. Okay, right. You have got diarrhea and abdominal pain, and there's also some other hidden symptoms. So first of all, let's give you some of these because we don't want any accidents, not in my office. So Alistair, let's have a little look at you. Right, let's do a physical. We'll get the basics out the way with first. Where's differential? Right. Also, stool collecting and microbial sampling, that kind of stuff, which for some reason I wasn't able to do. I had a look online. I think that there is a clash with a mod that I've got in. So I've got down here, I think it's gynecology or the urology mod. One of these two, I think, causes a clash where you can't use these. I had a look on Reddit, and there's a couple of people complaining of the same issue. So I'm going to see how it is. All these additional departments that I have got in. So like sexual health, orthorhinology and all that kind of stuff that's added in here. They are individual mods, but I've seen that there is now a mod that has them all in one, so that might work better. But I'm a bit concerned. I don't want to end up breaking the save file, so we might just put up with us having trouble with the micro sampling, which I think is going to be an issue with this particular patient. But we'll see what we end up getting. I think he's going to be a general surgery, so we might just end up sending him upstairs anyway. Let's give him some of these for his abdominal pain. Just waiting for this diagnosis to finish. It'd help if I sped up a little bit. We just sort of stood there scratching our chin, are we, Dr. Bish? Okay, so that didn't really do anything for us. Should we do abdominal palpitations? Yeah, we'll do that. Do we do a CRP? Let's do a CRP as well. Just, it's like a very basic blood test, I think, that we can do in our office, rather than sending him to labs. I don't want to spend too much time on this. If it's going to end up... Yeah, I think you need to be... Yeah, you need to be in general surgery. So I'm going to send you straight upstairs, because I really don't want to mess my rating up. So I've made you as comfortable as I possibly can for the moment. So let's get you upstairs to general surgery. Perfect stuff. So you pop up there. Has that ruined my rating? No, we're still 92. Perfect stuff. Next patient, please, in your pop. Right, who we've got? Sylvia. You're going to need to be in... Oh, God. Right, let's give you this stuff because there's some symptoms. We'll make you a bit more comfortable, and then we're going to... I don't think... there's no examinations I can do, so you do need to go up to... you need to go to the other side of the hospital. Go over to psychiatry, please. But at least we've got that sorted, and we've made you a bit more comfortable. So off you pop. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to have a little look at the rest of the hospital. See, have a look at the patients we've got coming in. We've spent too much time looking at Dr. Bish. I want to see some of the stories going on around the hospital. We want to have a little look around, see who else is here. So we've got lactose, and that's an internal medicine department, which we don't have yet. So we know it's lactose intolerance. We're going to do a physical, we're going to do a differential, and we're going to do that. See if we can figure out these other hidden symptoms. I really don't want to have to send you for a blood draw. We'll give you that. I've done it! 95%! Yes! Get in! Oh, correctly diagnosed patients of controlled doctors in specialist mode. Oh, God. That, I think, is going to be a whole episode on its own. We're not going to do that. We're getting out of doctor mode now. I'm sick of looking after all these people. £50,000 government grant. I didn't think we'd get that. Perfect stuff. Right, I don't need to know what else is going on with you. So, yeah, just have all that and then you can go home now, please. Right, let's send him on his way. Right, see you later, Terence. I love these new names, they're great. Let's just get out of view. So control doctor mode. Let's turn off Dr. Bish because I wanna have a look. I wanna have a look around. I wanna see what's going on. So let's go check upstairs and see what we've got going on in general surgery. Oh, we've got people in the gift shop. Go on, what did you buy? Uh-oh. Lounge is full. At psychiatry. Oh no. No, it's not. Oh God, yeah. It's because I have made a really cramped room. Okay, Donald, hold the phone. Hold on. Let's see if we can sort this out for you. No, I need to go into that. I can put one underneath there. I think that's the best I'm going to do for you. Okay, that should be fine. You should be good now. Where are you? You are leaving after visit. Are you leaving already? Well, I apologise. I acted as quickly as I could. Maybe you should have told us sooner. Let's clear these notifications down. Yeah, the gift shop got used. Oh, I just realised, because I can zoom in more, I can have a look at what they're doing. Okay, you are actually working. Who are you? Judy Hall, you're working. Well done. Proud of you. How are we doing in here? Who have you got? So this is Dr. Brooke Martin. So Dr. Martin. Nephrologic checkup. So what's that? It's a checkup to see if there's any problems with the renal system. So we're checking everything, like all the kidneys and all that kind of stuff. Doing a whole body exam. Let me just give you a little hand. There you go. Also do that. Let's see if we can find you some extra symptoms to fix. How are we doing in here? So not bad. Waiting room has cleared out. Let's go have a look at the wards. So we've got one person in here. Oh, you've got a fistula of the intestines. It's an abnormal... Oh, it's a connection between the two hollow spaces in the intestines. Oh, bless you, Carol, the gardener, 71. Doesn't sound very nice. What did we do for you? We've done abdominal surgery. Let's give you some diet modification as well to help with that bloating. Or we're going to get 3,000 out of you. You can come in with as many fissulas as you want, Carol. I appreciate it. It's not nice for you, but it's nice for me. Who have we got here? Acute pancreatitis. Oh, that's exciting. Not for you, but for me it is. 1,500. Dennis McTaggart. There we go. Have we already done your surgery? No, but we're waiting for the surgical team. Have we done surgery? Oh, yes, we are doing surgeries up here. Love it. Oh, it's so good. Who just came out of surgery? We've got here Brooke. You're a soldier. Primary peritonitis. Oh, my dyslexia in this is not going to be not very, very, very good. It's a bacterial infection of the pantrinanum. Okay, so it's an infection. Okay, but we sorted you out. 2,500 for you. Lovely jubbly. And who are you? Oh god, these people, just look at their eyes. They look terrified. Don't worry, you're in good hands. You're just in here with, you've just got IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know if you needed to take a bed up for that, but they're comfy beds. We should be charging you more than 300, I believe, but enjoy your overnight stay. Okay, I'm a bit concerned about HDU. We've only got one bed left, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, looking good. I'm glad that the surgical team, that's working now. Well, not say it wasn't working. I'm glad to see it's working, that we've done it. We set it up all correctly. What's going on with you? So we've got in here, Dr. Anderson. Hepatic fibrosis. An accumulation of scar tissue in the liver. Oh, that does not sound good. But you're in good hands. We've got, you're with Dr. Anderson. He's got a 44% chance of using the equipment in that room correctly. So let's see how you do. Oh, you just bought something from the gift shop. $50 for a balloon. You can have as many balloons if you want, if you're going to keep paying that money. Okay, this is looking alright up here. I'm going to keep a close eye on the HDU because I'm worried that we're going to end up needing more beds. Because that's my biggest problem with this game. I always end up making the wards too small, and then it's kind of like a game of Tetris where you're just trying to sort of fit beds in where you can. So we need to keep an eye on that. But that's looking really good. How are we doing down in emergency on this side? Patients cleared out. Love that in the waiting room over there, and we've only got the one over there. I see you, Dr. Bish. I see you playing solitaire. Okay, you're going in. Who are you going to see? Oh, you're going to see me. Okay, you've either got very large butt cheeks, or you've got something wrong with your family jewels. Okay, yeah, you need to be in sexual health. Look, see how quick he did that. You didn't even get, Stephen, I'm sorry, you didn't even get a chance to sit down. Not in doctor mode. He was like, nah, out of here. Sexual health, please. Get out of my office. I'm playing solitaire. Love that. How are we doing up here in orthopedy? No one's staying? Really? We have one person here. Who's this? You've got a knee dislocation. Let's give you some recommendations as well to help with the knee injury and joint mobility. Have you had your surgery? That's already been done. 2,800 out of you. You can dislocate whatever joints you want. Sorry, I didn't catch your name there. Ross, dislocate whatever you want. How else are we doing? How's labs doing? We don't look too busy there. This is the one I'm a bit concerned about. We have put in the extra here in hematology. There's at least one test happening in all of the labs, that being micro and histology. So that's not looking too bad. Radiology, now this is the one that I'm a bit concerned about. We've got 3 people in the waiting room at the moment. Okay. We'll see how we see how we crack on. What are you waiting for? Okay, your upper limb X-ray. You're waiting for a barium swallow. That sounds fun. Okay, so not too bad at the moment. It is near the end of the day, so the bulk of the patients have come in and gone already. I'm a bit sad orthopedy hasn't got more people staying, but it is what it is. How's our prestige looking? It's something I don't really look at. I know I probably should look at it more. Emergency, 5 stars. Mwah, chef's kiss. Thanks to Dr. Bish. Radiology, 5 stars. Medical labs, 5. General surgery's 4 stars at the moment, but we've just opened. We have just opened. Administrative department, 4 stars. So that's going to be down here. Oh god, I need to sort this out. I'm going to need a better... I'm going to need a better pharmacy soon. I think that's going to be something that we're going to have to build. I'm thinking of just pulling this back and having it the same width as sexual health. And we'll make it a bit larger. If I've got room at the back, if I do make it a bit larger, I might just cut off a section where we have a small staff room and bathroom. Just to stop these guys leaving this building. Because at the moment, if they want to use the toilets, they're having to leave. Which is obviously causing the problem here. Do I have 2 people working on the day shift in here? Let's have a look. I do have 2 day shifts. That's unfortunate that 2 of you happen to go on your breaks or use the bathrooms at the same time. Just see how quickly you get through these guys. I think we might do that pretty much soon. So what I might do is, before we get to the end of the day, about 7 o'clock, I might close the department or close pharmacy and then reopen it ready for the night shift to come in at 8 o'clock, and we'll build this and make it bigger, because I'm going to need these desks and stuff back so I can move them. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that's going to be something we'll do today. Money wise, amazing. 33,000 so far. We haven't had wages come out. And we've only had 1 payment for hospitalisation in general surgery, so that'll be interesting to see tomorrow morning once our inpatients leave tomorrow. So that we'll keep an eye on. Okay, HDU is already filled up. That needs to be fixed immediately. So let's get in here. I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to put... Did I leave a gap in between each one? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to put 2 extra beds in. We'll see how quick this is. Only got 1 available bed as well. Do you know what? I am really glad that we... Oh, I'm really glad that we only put a few in, but at the same time I'm a bit... Oh. They've already been taken. I've literally just put them down. What is wrong? Okay. Oh no, they haven't been taken. They're saying they can't be used. Well, that one got taken from the looks of it. Or was that already there? I can't remember. Let's get these walls down. Okay, so we've got some extra beds there. And we've got some extra in HDU. 2 extra. Oh, screw it. While we've got the money. Let's just fill that whole back wall up. Okay, I'm not going to do any more coming this way. I'm going to start filling them up opposite now. And then we'll see how we're doing space-wise. Because if I don't use up this whole space, I will cut this off and I will use this area for something else. I don't know what yet. Maybe I don't know, maybe a common room up here. Yeah, maybe a common room. We'll see. Okay. Oh, get in there. Excuse me? What do you think you're doing? Can you even walk through that? You can. You're not this is a building site. Charles Cole. I won't, but it's fine. Your staff, as long as you're being safe. Okay, we dropped below 95% again, but that's fine. I'm proud of you, Dr. Bish. Anybody that we want to do any training on? Not that I can think of. This is looking very good. I'm very happy with this. I want this making money. I'm very sad about this though. We haven't got enough people in orthopedy. But we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe it's because we've got 2 departments and it's sort of split the load out between both departments, like with the patients that the game's sending us. Insurance company wise, we're probably going to drop uninsured soon. Although I can't have any of these other departments. I believe I've got a mod on which allows me to have 6 rather than 4. So actually, I probably don't even need to drop that. I don't want to open infectious disease clinic. That's going to be the last one we do. That's going to be the last one we open. The next department I'm opening that is a specialised department is going to be traumatology. I would love overcure, like 150% on insurance payments. We have to have 9 fully working departments. At the moment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does emergency count? Oh, maybe when I get traumatology, that will open. And if that does, overcure, you're coming in. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Right, we're going to shut the pharmacy down in a minute. You know, I'll probably just do it now. Now, how do I do this? I've never done this before. That's psychiatry. That's the wrong one. Oh, pause. Close department. All patients at department will leave your hospital. Staff goes home. That should be fine because I don't think we've got really anyone coming here just yet. Worst we're going to lose is maybe 50 quid. Right, that's done. That's the first time I've closed the department down. So has that made the tables available to me now though? Let me just move time on. Okay. Hopefully I can move things around. Excuse me. No, that's still saying that's one's in use. Is it because you haven't left yet? Okay, there we go. You've logged off and you've now left. So can I now act? Yes, I can. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get this sorted out. Foundations. What am I doing? Okay, so we're going to go about there. I'm pretty much going to, yeah, just do the same length as what we've got here. So move this out and across. And then for the inside, we're going to do just exactly the same. Flooring. Okay, we then need to take that wall down. I love this game for building. It's just, oh, there's just something about it. I know. I'm sad, but it's just, yeah, it's great. Okay, let's get a really small bathroom in here as well. So let's do, before we do anything, let's sort out the floor plan. So I'd like a bathroom and a really, really small common room. So let's get a small common room there. And then a rest room. Actually, I have a plan. I've had a vision. Wait till you see this. It's gonna blow your socks off. Okay, then so I'm gonna leave the gift shop about that size. I think, yeah, I want it. I want the main thing here to be the pharmacy. Okay, so that is floor plan done. Now let's get things moved around. So I'm gonna get them up there. I'm going to make a little room thing. Actually, I don't. Actually, yeah, I can. This will work. Let's get one there, And then, can I move the PC? Okay, yep. And then your chair. Can I put your PC on that corner unit though? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Oh no. Okay, so we're not using that one. Oh, I can just move the PC on the actual... Okay, it is what it is. Let's get walls quickly up. So I want that. Let's do that like that. And here it's going to be the same. I knew it wouldn't do the outside. I can't see what I'm doing. In here is going to be different. Obviously, because it's a bathroom. I'm going to put a wall there. Then we're going to have a restricted area door there. I wish I had a glass door that said restricted, because this would look better as glass. But it is what it is. Yeah, they're going to have like a little office they come in, and that's where they do their works. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's get the other doors in. So we're going to do yeah, we'll have that on the end, and we'll put this as restricted. If I put restricted door, does that, because I would like this to be a staff only bathroom. I don't know if that's possible. If I put restricted there, does that stop patients going in there? It doesn't say it does. I don't know. I'm going to do it. This will be a little experiment. We'll see if patients start going in there, because I want this to be a staff only. And then obviously that's staff only. I'll sort this mess out in a minute. Let's do the bathroom. So let's get the flooring done first. I just want basic tiled walls. I didn't use the square tool. Oh no. Then the bigger tiles on the floor. Okay, now I just want two, literally that's all I want. I just want 2 in there. I don't want loads. Where are my walls? Okay, and then I'm just going to do this just as plain black. Doors, where are you? Toilet papers, because it's gross that the game doesn't have that built into the base of it. Okay, we're going to do 1 sink there. Do I need 2 sinks? Is this likely to be used? Yeah, I'll do 2. I'll put the bin up here. Is that even accessible? Yeah, it is. The hand dryer. They're not going to be... Although it would be accessible there. I don't know if I just have the 1 sink in here. Yeah, we're going to go for the 1 sink. It's a really small bathroom, because I like to do roughly half the amount of sinks to bathrooms. Like that kind of ratio. Yeah, we will keep the bin up there. Yeah, we'll put a mirror there. Although, the bin will probably go underneath here, won't it? Yeah, that's fine. And then I've got space to put another one in. Maybe I'll put a plant in there. Bamboo! Let's do a nice... yeah. There we go. We've got a little plant in there. Perfect stuff. Okay, ATM. I'll stick that there. Water cooler. This is for the gift shop, so that kind of needs to stay there. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's get some seating down, because we didn't have the space before for seating, but now obviously we can. I just want normal benches in here. I don't want anything fancy. Yeah, we'll just do like this. Is this going to block the door? No, it won't. Still be able to come in. That's perfect. We'll get a small drug shelf here by the door. Another little one there by the counter. Have one of them. Where do I put you now? Unless I move that window. No, I'm not going to move the window. Yeah, that will do. It's nothing amazing. It's a small pharmacy. Okay, restroom. I don't want anything, again, nothing crazy in here. It's just going to be like a, yeah, just a coffee table and somewhere for it to come sit down, read a book. Have I got room to put kitchen stuff in here now? That's the question. Let's spin around. Can I actually make this stuff? No, that doesn't help me. Corner. Actually, can I? Actually, can I? Yeah, no. Let's go black and white. You're not accessible. That's annoying. Is there another cabinet? No, that's a wall-mounted one. Okay, well that is what it is. I want a coffee machine in here. That's a must. So we'll stick you there. We'll get a lab sink. I'll just put it by... No, do we need a lab sink? No. Yeah, not accessible. Okay, we'll do that. I'll put a locker up here as well. Don't have room for a coffee table. I can have a small dining table. Let's get this in first. This is the priority. We'll give you a fancy chair. Maybe I don't put this in. Or do I not bother with the fridge? Yeah, we're not going to bother with the fridge. It's not a... Actually. Put that there. Oh no, now I'm just panicking. Oh, I'm panicking over a fridge. Yeah, we'll do that. I then just... There's nowhere to like chop up food. I don't care. This will do. We've got... That bookshelf is now blocking that. What about if I did this way? Do you know what? We don't have a sofa. You've got a table and chairs there. And then I can do one of these there. I think that will do. That'll do. I'm not going any more crazy than that. What type of windows we got? Just windows with blinds. So we're going to have one there, then we're going to have one on this side. And then we don't have one in the bathroom because that's disgusting. Perfect, that is that area done. So let's now reopen this. I'm just going to leave... Oh, I could make this look better, couldn't I? Oh, you're not back from your break or whatever you're doing. Where are you? Can I just unassign you from your workstation? Oh, you're going to workplace now. You better get here before 8 o'clock. Employee has no workspace. I know. I'm on it. Okay, quickly. Okay, right. You're done. I can now finish this. Why can't I pick this up? Oh, it's still in use. Idiot. Okay, is it free? Because you've... Why are you in use? You're not in use. Oh my god. This game. Okay. Okay, and then... yeah, let's just get rid of that. And we'll just do that like that. I'm going to stick that on the end there. And we'll put the balloons... not in front of the door. Oh, they can go down there. Perfect. Okay, that's the gift shop done. Oh my god, that was stressful. And we haven't even put in ICU yet. Cool, I don't think there's anything else that I want to add. Cool, perfect stuff. Right, let's get this back open. Okay, you are now open. You have no workspace. Was you our pharmacist? Who were you again? Okay, pharmacy. Oh, was you day shift? Yeah, you was day shift. So we need... Nope, got back. Okay, you go there. And then you had Judy. And then this was Lewis, was it? Yes, it was Lewis. And then we don't have a night shift in there. Okay, well, where's our night shift person? Uh-oh. You're... Okay, and that's for Richard. Okay, that's that done. Perfect stuff. I think the day shift people are going to freak out and come in here and then log off and then go home. One critical room. That's fine. That was probably in here. Okay, I like that. They've got, you know, a nice little office they can go in. They've got their stuff. They can just literally go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then they've obviously got bathroom and a common room. You've leveled up to a specialist. Well done, Paul Baker. I'm proud of you. Advanced diagnosis. Let's go. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Pharmacy looks way better. Any new patients in orthopedy? No, just still the one. Who are you the dislocated knee? Yes, you are. Hope you're having a lovely stay, Ross. How are we doing down in here? I don't know, but whatever's happening in here is not good by the look of that man's face. Who are you and what's wrong with you? Nicholas. We don't know what's wrong with you. Can I figure this out for you, Nicholas? Okay, so it's none of these because we don't... Oh, no, it's that one because we don't have the other departments. So D... I don't know what that is, but that's what you've got. The D one. So that's what you've got. You should be in general surgery. And what do you need for this? Antivirals. Okay, we'll give you all of that. Okay, that's you sorted out. I'm sure they would have figured it out on their own, but sometimes I just like to pop in here and help them out because I don't have much confidence in the emergency hospitalization team. No offense. Okay, we don't have... It's that one. It is dissociative amnesia. Okay, you need to be... I can't move because you're still having observations. That's fine though, but we know what the problem is. I've diagnosed you because I'm a genius. Okay, this one is that, which that's surgery. No, it wasn't, but you do need all of this stuff. So we'll get that given to you. Perfect stuff. Everything's looking great. How are we doing upstairs? Patient can't be fully treated. What do you need from me? Hang on, make it... We are treating you. It's an active treatment. Getting ready to see if you were just crying as the doctor was approaching you with the treatment that they weren't going fast enough. What do you want them to do? Fly at you in your face? You're leaving. Okay, bye-bye. Off you pop. I'm really sorry about your problems and I hope they get sorted, but we were going to fix it. Okay. Anyway, how are we doing in here? Wow, look at the amount of beds in there. Long wait for treatment. Is this surgery? Waiting for surgical team. Do I have surgeries? Do I even have enough to do night surgeries up here? That is... Wow, that is a lot of patients in here. Okay, we have 2 free beds. Oh... Okay, let's have, let's go into management. Do I need to get more people? Do I have a night surgeon? Let's have a look. Here's the doctors. I don't have a night surgeon. No, here are doctors. I do have a night surgeon. We have Tony. Do I need another night anesthesiologist? I think we just do it. I don't want to go too expensive, but I also don't want to go too cheap. Oh, you're quite good, and your general surgery is really good. Hard worker, but you've got the resistance thing, which I think cancels each other out a little bit. Hazel, you're in. You've only got a 30% chance of knocking him out, so make sure you bash him on the head nice and hard. Okay, that should be that. I don't think I need another surgeon. I have somebody on nights that does just transport. And then I feel like I should get another surgery nurse in. Someone that can... Because if not, they're just going to be in that room. And then all we've got here is Transport Anne, who's not doing patient care. So I think I get another nurse in to do patient care that's... can help will look after the wards while the team are in there slicing and dicing. Let's go... Patient care 40. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we'll go medical surgery again. You've got long commute. That doesn't really help me if I've got people that need treating now. You're a hard worker, 2 bad traits. Oh, you're not great. 6%. But you've got good doctors around you, Dana, and I'm sure they will support you. So I'm going to go with you, and you've got clean feet and no bad traits. You've barely even seen like that skill there. Your experience is probably just watching medical dramas on TV. Dana, I'm taking a gamble on you. Don't let me down. Okay, I think we've got people in here now to do surgeries. Oh, okay, there's movement. There's movement. There's things happening. A terrible article about your facility in the local tabloid causes 20% of patients go to a different hospital. Okay, fair enough. Bye-bye. Okay, surgery team is happening. Okay, cool. We've got 24-hour surgeries happening in general surgery now. Perfect. I love it. Let's go. But that's where we're going to wrap it up today, guys. I know it wasn't anything that dramatic that we've done. We've pretty much just made the pharmacy a bit nicer and a bit bigger, as it is our main pharmacy for the entire hospital. So it needed to be a bit bigger. As and when this gets busier, I think we will probably maybe put one on one of the upper floors. Try and catch the people up there before they come down and use the one downstairs. But yeah, I think pharmacy, we shouldn't have to look at that. We'll get any more pop-ups for it. We've obviously got Dr. Bish. We've got his 95% in controlled doctor mode. So that was good. So that one's done. Nice £50,000 government grant. I've spent a large chunk on it, putting some extra beds in general surgery and making the pharmacy a bit bigger. But I think we've got enough to put a pretty good base for ICU in. And I think we'll get that started next episode. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, everybody, do consider hitting that like and that sub. Next episode will be... How are we doing on time today? I tell you what, I'll treat you all. You can have a Friday episode again. You can have a special Friday episode. So there will be another episode tomorrow. I can get that recorded after work. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Take care, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!